Okay, Fran, hopefully the sound will be okay on this one. We've had to carry on from the last video because the sound died for whatever reason. Right, where we were up to was I was going to show you how to edit one of the projects. And this one is Front Garden with Gravel. And this is me in the back of the website on that project page. Here you can see all of these. There's sections, rows, then modules, all with different colors. Blue is a section, green is a row. The dark ones are the modules, so text, image, text. They all correspond to exactly what is on the front of the page if you look at it on the website. Now you can open them like this. You always click the gear icon to open them. So if we just open that one to have a look what's in there, it's the Front Garden with Gravel. That's the text and the heading that you see there, and they all correspond. But there is an easier way of editing. It all depends how good your internet connection is, with the speed of how this works. But what you'll see here is three icons. One is desktop. As you hover over them, a little blurb will come up. Tablet and phone view. So if we click on the desktop, and that will show us what we see on the front of the website, which makes it easier for yourself. When you hover over things, don't just click randomly on things, but hover over them with your mouse. You'll actually see exactly what we saw with the boxes. Blue, which is a section which goes from one side of the screen to the other. So it's for things like colouring backgrounds, or for what we did here, put an image into the background. Green is the row, which is your working space, basically. What you would see on the front from here to here. So those are rows, and the modules, which are the ones that you'll be working with, are in the within the row. Sometimes you have to hover carefully to get them, and you want that dark grey icon list to appear. When you want to change something, let's, for instance, this is a picture that I put here into this row, and which you've got on all of your projects. You've got one main picture at the top. To edit that, you click on the gear icon. You do that for all modules. That opens up and you can see what the image is that you've got there. If you want to change that, click that image. It will take you to the media library, which is where you've got all of your let's move that video thing out of the way. All of the images that have been uploaded to the website, they're in something called a media library. Now, if it's an image that's already there, I'm not going to click anything, Fran, because I don't want to replace that image that we've got. If you wanted one of these, you just click on it. If it's a new one, you go up here to upload files, select files. That will open up your computer, and wherever you've got your images stored, you would upload one from there. Once it appears in the media library, then you would click this button down here, which will become green, I think it is, for upload an image, which will replace the one that you've got. As we don't close that down, I'll just use this little X there. But everything's there as it is. You'll see something here, advanced and attributes. And what we've got here is what Google sees, and it's code that goes into the back of the image. So what we're going to do is actually, we've got City Garden, we'll put City Garden again for the image title, so I just copied and pasted that one. Actually, that's all you should need to do, because I've set up all the images, so you'll just be replacing that one. Sorry, I did that a bit too quick. Right, open that module again. When you're happy with whatever you've done, down here you've got a green box with a tick in it, and you click that to save the changes. Underneath that image you've got a text box. Open it exactly the same way, and in here you've got your text. If you want to add more, you just do it exactly as if you were doing a Word document. You got the choice of text or visual. I tend to work in text because visual is supposed to be what you see is what you get, and it's not always. If you worked here, for instance, just add some more text. I'll take this out afterwards. As you're typing it, you'll see it appear here on the screen. I'll take that out because we're not actually doing this. It's just to show you. Right, and again, with all the modules, when you're happy with it, the tick box in the green, you tick to save those changes. Now this one here is where all of the images for that project will go. It's called a gallery module. Again, you open it with the icon. Forget about the rows, forget about the columns. Click on the icon, and you'll see here those are the 3 images that we've got for that gallery. If you want to delete any of those because you don't like them, hover over them in the module, click the little waste bin, that will delete it. If you want to add more, you go here to this empty space, click the plus sign. You'll see here 3 that are ticked, which are the ones that we've already got. Don't untick those or do anything to those, but just add any more images that you want for that one. If there are more on your computer and that's what you want to do, exactly like for the image, we go to upload files and we select the files and we add them into the media library. Once you're happy with the selection that you've got, down here you've got a button that's green, select, just select those. With this one, Fran, you won't need to do anything else to them. I've tried to keep this all as simple as possible so that you can just edit away all your galleries and your projects to your heart's content, really. When you're finished, always again press the tick box in the green and you scroll to the top of the page, and you always have to do this even though you've saved those changes there. There's a green box with save on. You click that. While it's saving, again, it depends on your internet speed, you'll see the spinning circles go round and it will revert back to the box layout, which is fine. Just to double check, you can see up here it says post updated. Now if we had made some changes, if you've got that page open on the front of your site, in another tab I mean, just refresh your screen and you would see any changes that you've made and that you're happy with. And that's basically it. As I said, I've tried to keep these as simple as possible for you. Whenever you have finished working in the back of the site, always log out. And you do that by going up to your profile up here in the corner and clicking on log out. It's just a safety thing for yourself, really. And that will save the changes for you. Right, I'm hoping the audio for this has worked.